So a couple of years ago, people used to make fun of me for being so skinny. Like I started the gym and I was like 54 kilograms, very skinny. And then I built a 10 out of 10 physique. I built the type of physique where everyone asks me for questions and people accuse me for taking steroids. And this all happened because I started to do these 4 habits that I'm gonna give you in this video that if you start doing, you will go from skinny to a jacked, aesthetic guy in 2026. So the first one is train intensely. That's the first thing that I started to do back in 2023 or 2024, and I shot out like amazing gains. Before this point, I had some muscle, but it didn't look as good as I wanted to. After I started to train so intensely, I mean training intensely, I mean like leaving no reps in reserve. Training to the point where you can't do any more reps. That's where let's say you're doing like close grip bench press. Great form, you're not cheating. You did like 8 reps, come on. 9 reps. 9, come on. 9. Pretty damn hard. You go for the 10th rep, it's pretty damn hard. Push down like fucking hard, and you push even harder for the 11th rep. You go in, you can't do anymore. Your spotter helps you. Someone helps you lift it up, and you lift it up, and you can't even go for any more reps, and your spotter unracks the weight. That's how I started to train, and I built my dream physique. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. Leave no reps in reserve. Reps in reserve basically means like how many reps have you got on this set to get to the point, to get to failure. Failure means like it's the point where you can't do any more reps, like I showed you. Get to the point where you can't do any more reps. Get till failure. Leave no reps in reserve. This is the best way to build muscle. Like I would tell you, do less sets. Do less sets per muscle. Let's say like chest day. You go in, you do chest day. Monday, let's say instead of doing 4 sets of bench press and then 4 sets of incline dumbbell press and then 4 sets of close grip bench and then 4 sets of dips and then 4 sets of flies and then 4 sets of pullovers, like 7 different exercises, and not seeing any progress. Remove all this bullshit. Just have 3 exercises. I recommend like 1 flat movement, flat barbell press, 1 incline movement, incline dumbbell press, and then 1 flying move, pec deck flies. Use 3 exercises by 3 sets. I know you've been told that 3 sets are not enough. You should do like 5 sets per exercise, but just listen to me. 3 sets, all these exercises. But you take all these 3 sets till failure. Let's say you've got like 3 sets of barbell bench press, 3 sets of incline dumbbell press, and then 3 sets of pec neck fly. And after doing these 3 exercises by 3 sets, you will leave the gym. Okay, maybe you do some abs after that, some more neck, some abs, some forearms, doesn't matter. But your chest workout is completed. 3 sets of bench. You get to the point where you can't do any more reps. Let's say you load up like 40 kg and you did like, come on, 4 reps. Come on. 5. 6, come on. 6 rep. That's 6th rep. 6th rep. And you have a spotter back to you. And you're going for the 7th rep. You're going. You can't do anymore. Push down hard. He helps you. Your spotter helps you. And that's it. You did 7 reps. Try another one. You can't do it. Your spotter just unracks the weight, and that's it. You've just lifted the heaviest weight that you can lift all this time. And that's how you make progress. You do 3 sets like this till failure, and the rep range I recommend to do like 6 to 15 reps per exercise. And if you want the best workout routine to do to build your dream physique, check the link in the description. I will give you the best workout routine and all the tactics on how to train you will make the fastest progress that you made in your entire life if you follow everything that I say there. And you need to understand that fitness influencers just lie to you when they do these like TikTok clips, YouTube clips where the guy has got like the dumbbells and he's doing like these cute faces. Like this is not how you grow muscle. Okay, this is not how you build muscle. The way that you build muscle is by pushing till failure. I know when you're growing muscle. If you're training like this, you're not growing muscle. If you're training like this, you screaming, painful. I know you're growing muscle. I know that you're gonna build a really nice amount of muscle if you keep training that way. That's how you gotta train to build muscle, because building muscle is so utterly painful. It is extremely painful to build muscle. It's not easy at all. Like building muscle is so damn painful. Like running is not painful. You can run for 1 hour, it doesn't matter. But building muscle is so painful because you have to push till failure. You have to push to the point where you can't do any more rep, and when you get to the point, your muscles just burn. If it hurts, it's fucking terrible. And so that's the thing they need to realize. And the next thing to building muscle you need to understand is progressive overload. This is the second habit they need to start doing. Progressive overload basically means doing more than you did the last time. Progressive overload means going from a 30 kg bench press to a 60 kg bench press. And this is how you grow muscle. Progressive overload is exactly how you grow muscle. Like the way that you grow muscle, like building muscle is like a vague thing. Well, the way that you grow muscle, the way that you build muscle is by progressively overloading, increasing your reps, your weight all the time. That's the most important thing to building muscle. Progressive overload, doing more than you did the last time. If you keep lifting the same weight for months, you're not gonna grow. If you keep doing 30 kg bench for 3 months, you're not gonna grow. You need to load up 35 now. And when you get strong in 35, you need to load up like 40 kg bench. That's it. Lifting the same weight isn't gonna make you grow. To grow muscle, you need to progressively overload. You need to increase the weight that you're lifting. So how do you progressively overload? How do you increase the weight? Well, you increase the weight by, first of all, having a rep range. I recommend 10 to 15 reps on every single exercise. Let's say you're doing like 10 to 15 reps, or let's say like 8 to 12 reps is better. 8 to 12 reps in every exercise. You're doing 8 to 12 reps of bench press, 8 to 12 reps of incline dumbbell press, and then 8 to 12 reps of flies. You go in and you do 8 reps with pretty heavy weight for 3 sets, and then the next time you go and do 3 sets with 8 reps, bro. On the last set, you try to get the 9th rep or 10th rep, and what happened? Everything was the same. Your rep range, everything's the same, but you just did 2 more reps than the last time, and your muscles are gonna grow. And you keep going to the point where you can do 12 reps on the last set, and you go in and you do the same progression scheme on the second set. You go from 8 to 12 reps slowly, and then you go and do the same thing in the first set, slowly from 8 to 12 reps, 1 more rep at a time. And that's how you increase the weight. That's how you progressively overload. And when you progressively overload, you build a lot of muscle. That's it. So the third habit that you need to start doing is eating a good diet, eating enough food. And if you want the exact meal plan to building muscle, exactly what meals to eat, what diet to be on, check the link in the description. It's my full course. I give you the meal plan, everything you need to build muscle. So the first thing when it comes to your diet is you need to eat enough food. You need to eat just enough food to build muscle. Like trying to lose fat at this point is stupid, because losing fat is only good if you've got a really good amount of muscle mass, or if you're like very fat. Like if you're watching this video, you're not very fat. You just got like a bit of stomach. And the interesting thing is that to get rid of the stomach, you're not gonna get rid of it by losing fat. Okay, you're gonna get rid of it, but you're gonna look like a skinny twig because you don't have any muscle mass. The more smart thing for you to do is to go on a bulk. Bulking basically means you eat more food so that you're in a caloric surplus. You eat more calories, excessive calories, so that your body has excessive energy that it can use for building muscle. And you do this by eating a lot of food, a lot of, like I recommend, great grandfather bulk, which means like eating how your great grandfather used to eat. They all used to eat clean, and that's why they had triple testosterone as you, and they were stronger than you, even though they didn't lift weights. Brutal, I know. You need to start eating like this. Basically, eat what your mom cooks, and also cook yourself some food, chicken or breast or whatever. Protein, oatmeal, the meals that you need to eat are linked in the description. This slight caloric surplus, eating a lot of food, but keep your diet 85% clean and 15% dirty. The reason why is because if you eat so much dirty food, you're gonna get fat, you're not gonna build muscle, your performance in the gym is gonna go down. If you eat too much clean food, it's gonna be so hard for you to get your calories. So I recommend you keep 85% completely clean foods, what your mom cooks, what you cook, clean foods, protein, oatmeal, like high calorie foods, oats with milk, all these things, and then, rice, a lot of food, and then the 15% of your diet, dirty shit. You get some sugary juice, you get some cookies inside of the gym, you eat them inside of the gym. Sounds crazy, but every big bodybuilder eats cookies or something sugary inside of the gym, because when you're training, you need to bump up your glycogen, you need to bump up your carb source, your energy, you need to bump up your blood sugar. And when you bump it up, you train so much harder, it gives you energy. And the best way to do this is by eating something sugary inside of the gym, basically some fruit juice and some cookies. That's it. You get your calories, and that's it. The fourth habit that you must start doing to build dream physique is get 9 to 10 hours of sleep every night. No excuses. No 7 hours. No 8 hours. 9 to 10 hours of sleep every single night. That means you go to bed at, for example, you go to bed at 9:30 and you wake up at 6:30. That's 9 hours of bed. Or if you want to go more hardcore, you go to bed at 9 and you wake up at 7. 10 hours of sleep. And sleep is how you build muscle. Every big bodybuilder sleeps a lot. They don't wake up at 4 a.m. to work. They don't sleep deprive themselves. They sleep very well, and that's why they build muscle. Next thing that is so important with sleep is regularity. Basically, going to bed every single night at the same time and waking up every single morning at the same time. If you do these things, if you keep yourself regular with the time that you go to sleep and the time that you wake up, and you also sleep 9 to 10 hours a night, you're done, and you're gonna build your dream physique faster than ever.